Hi guys, it's Miss Harvey. I'm gonna ask for you guys to go and get a whiteboard and marker or a pencil and paper, but go ahead and pause and get something to write with. All right, hopefully you have something to write with. Today we're going to be solving word problems and we're going to be using the strategies that Miss Vaughn and Miss Busey taught us last week, in addition to strategies that we've learned in class. The word problems that we're going to be working on today all have this word sum in them. This word sum means an unknown number. That's what we're going to be trying to figure out. All right, the first thing we do when we have a word problem is read it aloud all the way through. So Ms. Harvey will read it aloud to you. At the school carnival, some of the families are riding the rides. 138 families are playing carnival games. There are 396 families at the school carnival. How many families are riding the rides at the carnival? Oh, I can picture that. We have some families riding rides, maybe like the Ferris wheel. Then we have 138 families playing carnival games, like maybe throwing darts. And then I know that at the whole carnival, there are 396 families there. So I can picture that. It's kind of like the fall festival. All right, the second thing we're going to do is we're going to read it for the second time, and we're going to circle important numbers and underline important words. At the school carnival, some. Remember I was saying that the word some is an unknown number. So I'm going to circle that because I know that that's going to be an unknown number. So at the school carnival, some of the families are riding the rides. So families are riding rides are important. I'm going to circle 138 families are playing carnival games. And there are 396 families at the school carnival. And I'm trying to figure out how many families are riding the rides at the carnival. All right, the first thing we need to do is write an equation that's called a situation equation that matches what's happening in the word problem. So I'm going to reread it for the third time, but as I'm reading it, I'm going to write my equation. At the school carnival, some of the families are riding rides. I know that some is my unknown, so I'm going to make a box. So my word problem starts with the unknown. 138 families are playing carnival games. So I know it's 138. There are 396 families at the school carnival. I know that 396 is my total because there are a total of 396 families there. So I'm going to put 396. Now, are we going to add to get our total? Are we going to add and take how many kids or how many families were riding rides and playing games to get our total? Or are we going to subtract? You're right, we are going to add. So go ahead and put that, write your equation down on your paper. All right, let's take our situation equation and let's input it into a math mountain. I know if I need to slide down the math mountain, I'm going to subtract, so put the subtraction symbols. And if I need to walk across the bottom of the mountain, that means I'm going to add. All right, let's input these numbers. Does my equation have the total? Yes, 396. So I'm going to put 396 at the top. I know blank is a partner, so I'm going to put it down here in the math mountain as a partner, and I'm going to take 138, which is the second partner, and put it down here in the math mountain. All right, let's analyze our math mountain. Can I do 138 plus blank to get my answer? No, not really. That's not going to really help me figure out the unknown sum number. So I'm going to do 396 and slide down the mountain, and that means I'm going to subtract. So everyone write down the equation. 396 minus 138. All right, let's subtract together. We always start subtracting in the ones place. In the ones place, I have 6 minus 8. There's not enough on top, so I need to go next door, change the 9 into an 8, and change the 6 into a 16. All right, let's pound 8 and count up to 16. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. All right, my answer is 8. In the tens, I have the equation 8 minus 3. Well, 8 minus 3 is 5, so put down a 5. And then I have 3 minus 1, which is 2. So there are 258 families riding rides at the school carnival. All right, let's try another word problem. All right, here's our second word problem. I'm going to read it once through. Jackson had 84 pins on his Boy Scout vest. He earned some more pins for his vest. Now Jackson has 132 pins on his vest. How many more pins did Jackson earn for his vest? All right, can we picture that? I put a picture of a Boy Scout vest there. Let's read it a second time. Jackson had 84 pins on his vest. He earned, ooh, that's a big word. That word earn usually means to add. He earned some, and remember, every word problem is going to have a sum. That's the number that's missing that we're trying to solve. He earned some more pins for his vest. Now, very important, Jackson has 132 pins on his vest. How many more pins did Jackson earn for his vest? All right, let's create the situation equation, the equation that's going to match the word problem. Jackson had 84 pins on his Boy Scout vest, so I'm going to put 84. He earned some more pins on his vest. Well, stop and think. He earned some more. What does earning mean? Yeah, it means to get more, right? So we're going to add or subtract. Add. So we're going to do plus and sum, which is our blank. So I'm going to put a box. Now Jackson has 132 pins. So I know that that's my total. All right, I'm going to take my information and input it into my math mountain. Well, it's an addition equation. So I know the total is 132. So I'm going to put 132 on the top of my math mountain. You should too. Then 84 is a partner. So I'm going to put 84 down here on my math mountain. And then go ahead and draw a box because that's the unknown number that we're trying to figure out, that second partner. All right, analyze the math mountain. Can I do 84 plus blank to help me figure out this unknown number? No, not really. So that means I'm going to have to slide down the mountain, and whenever we slide down the mountain, we're always going to subtract. So I'm going to write my equation to get the answer as 132 minus 84. All right, write down the equation if you haven't. 132 minus 84. All right, I'm going to start subtracting in the ones place. More on top? No. So go next door. So go ahead and change that 3 into a 2 and change the 2 into a 12. All right, let's see. Let's do pound 4 and count up to 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you guys get 8? Put down an 8. All right, 2 minus 8. I can't minus 8 from 2. So that means I have to go next door again, change that 1 to a 0, and change that 2 into a 12 again, into another 12. Now I have 12 minus 8. All right, pound that 8 and count up to 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did you guys get 4? And then I have 0 minus 0, which is 0. So Jackson earned 48 pins on his vest. All right, let's try the last one. Here is the third word problem for us to solve together. I'm going to read it. Please follow along as I read. Jill baked 489 sugar cookies with her mom. Her family ate some sugar cookies. Now there are 136 cookies left. How many sugar cookies did her family eat? Oh, I could definitely picture that. I wish I had a sugar cookie right now. All right, let's read it for a second time. Circle important numbers and underline important words. Jill baked 489 sugar cookies. She baked them. Her family ate some. Remember that word is an unknown number, so I'm going to circle it. Her family ate some sugar cookies. Now there are 36 cookies left. How many sugar cookies did her family eat? All right, let's practice making the situation equation. I'm going to read it, and I'm going to give you a chance to write down the situation equation. Jill baked 489 sugar cookies with her mom. Did you put 489 down first? Her family ate some cookies. If I'm eating some cookies, is it going to be subtraction or addition? Yes, it's going to be subtraction. And some is the unknown, so I'm going to draw a box. Now there are 136 cookies left. 136 is my total down there. All right, it's subtraction. So remember, I just misspoke. The total is right here, and here are the partners. So let's input this information into a math mountain. Like I just said, the first number is the biggest number in subtraction, so that's the total. So 489 will go on top. 136 will go down as a partner, and the other partner is the unknown number. Well, once again, I'm going to take the big total number and slide down the mountain and subtract one of the partners to find out the other partner. So I'm going to write my second equation to try to figure out the answer. So I'm going to do 489 minus 136. All right, we always start subtracting in the ones. So 9 minus 6 is 3. 8 minus 3 is 5. And 4 minus 1 is 3. And you have 353 sugar cookies left. Yeah, 300 sugar cookies are left. Are what her family ate. Sorry, I misspoke. Okay, now it is your turn to practice. You're going to go into another Jamboard where there are several word problems for you to solve. You could solve it on the Jamboard or you could solve it on your whiteboard or marker. On the Jamboard is a sticky note where you can write down the equation with the answer. Have fun!